So, good day everyone. My name is Efrenel F. Bianis. So, our assigned topic is the sustainable development. So, sustainable development is the idea that human society must live and meet their needs without compromising the ability of future generation. So, compromising means that defending others or etc. to meet their own needs. Specifically, sustainable development is a way to organizing society so that it can exist in long term. This means taking into account both the imperative present and those the future, such as preservation of the environment and natural resources and social economic equity. So example, sustainable development is to make the world a better place for everyone now without destroying the possibility for the next generation. Kana, you must make your present better so that in the future you will never at risk. That is the meaning of sustainable development. So let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation. So let's go tackle my assigned topic. So first is reduce inequality with and among countries. So I have here 6 examples so that in our future generation can't affected. So first is increase wage and minimum wage. Second is expand and earned income tax. Build assets for working families. Invest invest in education. Make the tax code more progressive and residential segregation. So these are the 6 ways to have a good and or a better present. So next is make cities and human settlement inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. So example, safe and affordable housing. So safe and affordable housing can make our present better and also in the future. It is because when we have when we see to our safe and housing, we will never been at risk when we are in crisis. Second is invest in public transport, creating green public spaces, improving urban planning, manage in pacificatory and inclusive manners. So third is ensure sustainable consumption and product patterns. Example, the use of services and related products which respond the basic needs and bring a better quality of life while minimizing the use of natural resources and toxic materials as well as the emission of waste and pollutant over the life cycle. So we can be or we can ensure our sustainable consumption due due protecting our economic or environment and bring a better quality of life while minimizing. So the next is ensure sustainable consumption and product patterns. I Next is take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. So example, in order to reach a sustainable society, it is necessary to integrate climate change measure into national policies, strategies, and planning. So we must need good policies and we must need a good strategies and planning so that it necessary to integrate climate change and measure into national policies. It is also vital to improve education awareness rising and human and institutional capacity on climate change. So also we can improve our educational and awareness rising and human institutional, so that the capacity on our climate change will be strengthened and global resilience. Next is conserve sustainably use the ocean, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. So overfishing is also can damage our ocean, and the second is marine pollutant. So we are all aware that kuan kanang marine pollutant can affect the oceans or seas. So we can protect the world oceans by not doing this kind of work. So the next is pro- protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. So example, a flourishing life on land is the foundation for our life on this planet. So we are all part of the planet ecosystem, and we have caused serve damage cause severe damage to it through deforestation, loss of natural habitats, and land degradation. So that is the good ways to make our present better, and also our future generation was maintained. Next is strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. So example of promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels. So example, reducing violent crime, sex trafficking, forced labor, and child abuse are clear global goals. So that is the goal that we need to follow, so that we can have a peaceful and inclusive societies, and also justice for all, and build effective, accountable. So next is strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. So example, attaining the goals will require coherent policies and enabling environment for sustainable development at all levels and by all actors, and reinvigorating global partnership for sustainable development. So we need to have a good partnership and make a better policies, so that our environment will be will will also be have a peace. So that's all for my topic. Thank you and God bless.